what has been going on? I read this fun article this week. I put it in the off-topic category. Over on howtogeek.com, they have an article called the top 10 best versions of Windows ever. And I know you're thinking they're only up to Windows 10. Doesn't mean there's just 10. But of course, that's not even close to the full number of Windows versions. I agree with the top 3 on their list. I don't agree with the full list, but I do agree with the top 3. So I'm just going to mention those real quick and tell me if you agree with their top 3 picks. Number 3, Windows 95. Number 2, Windows 2000. And number 1, Windows 7.
All those are good versions. I agree they're all good versions. I mean, I'm a pretty big fan of Windows 10, specifically because I have Linux in Windows. Makes my life really easy, and it's pretty stable. But all of those are good. We were both confused why NT 4.0 was in there. It didn't feel like a consumer type thing.
Yeah, so my first programming job was almost entirely on Windows NT 4. Like, that was my development system. And Windows NT 4 is really not that different than, like, it's really like a more stable version of Windows 95. I actually liked it a lot, but, most people didn't use it, I suppose, which is why it would be ranked a little bit lower. It's probably not great for running games. Definitely not good for running DOS games.
I was going to say that, yeah. I had one of the second computer I ever bought and built for myself was a dual 166 and a Pentium. Since I worked at a place that built and sold computers, I got to get wholesale. That's how I afforded that stuff at a young age. NT40 I used because it supported dual processor, but then I learned almost no games ran on it.
Right. Right, like Doom for Windows could run because they did something to wrap it so it would run on, maybe it was DOS behind the scenes, but they did something where it was fairly independent. Because I remember being able to run that, like Doom for Windows 95 would run on it. But anything that was like a pure DOS game, like that would work pretty well on Windows 95 wouldn't work at all.
Yeah, it did not like that, yeah.
And I skipped Windows XP. I went Windows 2000 to Windows 7. I was not a fan of the user interface of Windows XP or some of the add-ons.
And you definitely didn't like Vista, right?
Did not like Vista, no.
No one did. No one did.
No, but I don't have Windows PCs anymore, but when I did, I mostly used them for development. So, my opinion's a little bit different. I wasn't doing a lot of gaming, so maybe I didn't care about the version so much.